Hey folks, this is Samuel Huber from SamuelHuber.com, uh, Huber Family Adventures on Instagram, Samuel Huber on YouTube, Samuel Huber on Facebook, and here's another edition of Heroes of Autism. I'm here with Branden. Who's a young adult on the spectrum, and he's going to tell us a bit about his life and share some tips with you youngsters who may be on the spectrum and looking to be inspired today. Branden, why don't you tell the folks a bit about yourself?
Branden, 27, and I have autism. I also have ADHD, OCD. I have opposing mood disorder, and I have anxiety and depression. I was diagnosed with autism when I was 2.5. I didn't know I was diagnosed with autism until a few years later when my mom and my dad told me I was diagnosed with autism. So they really haven't told me until I was like a little bit older.
Yeah, they're probably waiting for you to be able to understand what that means. So what did autism mean to you when they told you?
They told me that I was ever gonna talk for the rest of my life, and then I had to have like a speech therapist come to my house, and they had to like help me talk a little bit more about the words, because I didn't understand about any of the words that they were trying to tell me. I only said maybe 1, 2, 3 words, but they like worked really hard with me to be successful for the rest of my life.
And it sounds like you really did learn to talk. And yeah, when I was a youngster, there were therapists that told my parents that I wouldn't really be able to talk that much either. But we both have proven everyone wrong. What are some of the things that really helped you get to this point where you were able to communicate?
Well, at the time, I would have like pictures on the refrigerator telling me what I wanted to drink, what I wanted to eat, if I was hungry. I really couldn't talk all that much when I was a child, but then at the age of 6, I started communicating more with my parents and with my siblings what I wanted to do. Like if I wanted to eat something, if I wanted to drink something, or if I wanted to go outside, I would always have to tell my parents everything. Like all the time, basically.
Yeah.
When I was growing up.
That's great that you found a way to communicate that with them. What was school like for you?
I started. I went to preschool. At the time, I was with some other people that I kind of knew from my past, and then I kind of lost connection with them after preschool. Then I went over to kindergarten and to Chilia through 5th grade. Then I went to middle school, Springhouse, till 8th grade. Then I went to high school till I was like 12th grade. Came back after the age of 21, and then I went to college.
Where'd you go to college?
Oh, I went to Hiram G. Anderson Center up at Johnstown. I was there for like 1 year, and that kind of didn't work out. So I ended up getting discharged at that place, and then I decided that I wanted to go to another college. Like I went to LTRC, Leah Curry Community College. So I was going there for 2 years. Then I did something that I wasn't supposed to be doing, so now I won't be able to go back there till the fall.
Gotcha. So what are some of the things that help you succeed in the college classroom?
Basically, they told me when I went to L-Tri-C. I didn't know they had a C program until I talked to one of the people at the Disability Support Services Center that told me that they had that program. And then I went and told my dad about it, and I said, hey, I want to go back to school. Can I be in the C program? And he said, of course. Like, how are we going to get the money? How are we going to get the funding? So basically, Michael Moyer has been helping me out. My dad has been helping me out for my college tuition for experience. Even OVR has been helping me too.
That's great. So what is the C program? How does that program help you out?
It helps you be successful in your career. They you'll do your coaching. They'll do your coaching meetings with you every week to see what assignments you got to do. Make sure you get caught up on everything. Making sure that you're on your classes, and they're there to help you if you need any help.
That's awesome. How do they help you with studying for an exam?
They have the C tutors too that will come in and help you whatever you need help with, but sometimes they'll help you too, whatever you need them.
That's great. Do you have a letter of accommodation?
Yes, you always have to get a lot of accommodations with you'll have to get one from Christian Landhard. You have to go to her for that, or you go for other people for their letter of accommodations.
How did you get your letter? For those that are watching that don't know how to get one,
you'll have to go into the Disability Support Services Center, and then you'll have to make an appointment with your learning specialist, and then you'll go in. You'll sit down with them maybe once a week, like every week, just to see how everything is going, your classes, whatever you need help with, to see what else is going on. So they don't have to be afraid to go and ask for help if you need help.
Yeah,
you're not alone.
And then that's very huge of you to be able to ask for help, Branden. What goes into a letter of accommodation for you? Like, what do you need help with when it comes to being in the classroom?
For me, if I need more time on tests and quizzes, I can maybe have more extra time, because when I'm in the classroom, I don't have a lot of time to do my tests and do my quizzes. And sometimes I will go to the testing center, and I usually go take my test there because it's more quiet for me that I do it in the classroom. Sometimes I get distracted. Sometimes I can't focus on my own work.
Yeah, I definitely experienced that myself in college, and I went to my school's testing center, and that's also important. So what's your major?
My major right now is office assistant right now, that I'm going to school for my degree.
What does that detail? Like, what does an office assistant do?
You'll do some data entry. You'll work on the computer, like Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, whatever you do in an office, maybe some paperwork on the computer. You'll answer phones. You'll basically you do everything in an office setting.
That's really great that you are getting experience now. Have you thought about doing some internships?
I've been thinking about possibly doing an internship for my last year of school. It all depends on whatever it is pandemic gets over, because we don't know when it's gonna be over. But when it does, I'm probably gonna go back to school or
Mhm.
I'm probably gonna go like maybe find a job then.
That's really cool. So Brandon, do you have any sensory issues?
Not none that I know of.
Mm. Well, how do you stay focused in the classroom? How are you able to pay attention to what your professor is saying?
I will usually sit in the front and I will just listen to what the professor is actually saying and what they're talking about, like some coursework for the class, or if they're talking about one next assignment that you're going to be doing,
Mm.
like I was doing. And it's kind of easier for me to go in the front and listen to what they're saying because sometimes I can't do it all the way in the back and I can hear what they're saying.
Gotcha. Um, do you go to if you want to learn more about this, do you use your professor's office hours at all?
Yes, I do. They
Uh,
do have outdoor office hours. If
mhm,
you need to go and talk to them or you want to meet with them, like, cause you have to meet your professors three times like a week to see how you're doing in the class and make sure you're doing well in your class, making sure you
mhm.
get grades in your class. But if you're like on like those courses, then you won't like get a grade for it, but you'll audit because you're learning from the classwork.
That's great that you are utilizing your resources. And for my audience out there, that's the key to succeeding in college. You don't have to do it all yourself. Like getting like a note taker or sitting in front of the class to make sure that you're listening to your professor is the key to passing your classes. Um, so, what are your interests outside of school, Brandon?
When I do outside of school, sometimes I'll like to like probably chill in my home. Sometimes I'll hang out with friends. Sometimes I'll even go to touring with some of my friends, my family members, or
Mhm.
sometimes I like to sing, dance, I like to cook, bake, I like to do all those kinds of things what I do at home.
Mm. You sound like quite the renaissance man. How are you able to make so many friends?
I actually met a few friends on social media that I wanted to become friends with and get to know with. And the person that I met through March was Dylan Kelly because he's one of my guy best friend and my bro.
Hmm.
And if it wasn't for this fires that was going on, I would have met them in the first place. And I'm
Hmm.
like really grateful that I met those people in my life
Hmm.
and that they're there for me and that they supported me.
Yeah, and support is definitely a very huge part in finding common interest with other people. What you said you like to sing? What kind of songs do you like to sing?
There's two songs that I've been practicing. I've been singing Green Day. I've been practicing Linkin Park. So those are the two songs I've been singing. And I also been singing Beauty and the Beast. And I've been singing Star Spangled Banner. I've been very good at singing that because I have vocal lessons for 5 years.
Oh, that's really cool. What made you want to take vocal lessons?
I asked my dad if I wanted to take some vocal lessons so
Mm,
my singing can get better and gets improved. I don't sing loud on my earphones. That's what I've been doing this whole time. That's why my voice has been hurting. So I asked my dad, I asked my dude, can you come over and do vocal lessons with me? And
mm,
he agreed to do so.
mm.
So he came over. He came over maybe once a week. We'll practice some new songs. We'll rehearse with some vocal warm ups, and we'll go to any of the songs that I choose.
That's
That's in the
really,
book.
that's really cool. Do you think singing has helped your ability to speak at all?
Yes.
How
Yeah.
so?
Well, for me, I singing has been a part of my life because I got it from my mother because she used to sing, and my cousin Melinda Mitchell used to sing, and then my cousin Shina Hill used to sing, and Ashley May Hill, my cousin, used to sing, and my sister used to sing when she was a child. She went to this Eagles game for the first time, and she sang the national anthem. So she rode in the limo for the first time. I couldn't go at the time because none of my family members wanted to take me with her to go support her at the time.
Right.
So I was really proud of my sister for singing out in front of the audience. Everyone loved her.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm sure your time will come, man. It'll come for us all. Everyone gets 15 minutes of fame.
Exactly.
Do you have a goal of becoming a recording artist at some point?
I told my dad when I was 9, a long time ago, when he'll put me to bed in my room, because we would like do our prayer. He'll actually read me a story, and that kind of really make me happy, because my dad was always there for me when I needed him. Even though we had our ups and downs in the past, we had our arguments and fights, I still love him and I miss him very much.
I'm sorry, did he pass?
He's still in Florida because of the virus.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha.
Yeah. So he's stuck there until PA actually starts to reopen.
Gotcha. But my question was, do you want to become like a pop star or a singer in a band?
Maybe in the future, maybe if I still have that dream still, I always want to go on stage in front of everybody. I want to sing in front of the crowd. I always want to have my own band with me, like a drummer, guitar, maybe a duet in the future if I get a duet. So I'm still working on that progress still.
Yeah, you should definitely put up some videos of you singing on YouTube. That's a great place for.
Yeah, I just uploaded a new video 2 weeks ago of me singing this song from Green Day. It's called "When September Ends," and I only got like 9 views. I didn't have like 1,000 views yet, so it's still up 9. So
all right, guys, check this guy out and look for his songs, and I hope that your viewership goes up. It's a process. Just keep putting out content, man. I'm still very low on my views, but the more videos I put out, the more views I get. So just keep at it. Just keep uploading videos of you singing songs. Eventually, someone's gonna see what talent you are. All right. I always like to end my interviews with the following question: if you could change the way the world sees autism in one way, what would it be?
what would it be? Just be proud for who you are with you being autism. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And don't be afraid to come out and tell the world of who you really are.
Exactly.
Because if you hide something in yourself, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life.
Amen, brother. How can people get a hold of you if they want to hire your singing talents or just get to know you better?
For me, if they got to know me better, I do have a Facebook. I usually upload my videos on Facebook. Sometimes I'll do it on Instagram. Sometimes I'll do it on YouTube. And maybe just get to know me better.
All right. Branden, thank you so much for coming on my show today. Folks, just check out this guy singing. Let's get him on American Idol. Let's get him on the billboards.
Even on Ellen DeGeneres, but I always wanted to be on her show for years. I even wrote her a letter, and she didn't get back to me on my letters.
Well, how many? You gotta be like Ben. You gotta send it every day and keep bugging her until she says yes. So, all right, folks, that's the end of another episode of Heroes of Autism. Thank you for coming on my show, bud, and we hope to hear you again soon when you're on Ellen, and we want to hear about your experience. Ellen, if you're watching, like, get this kid on your show. It's about time. All right, folks. Talk to you soon.
All right, Samuel, thank you so much.